amazing sunrise over the field that the demo day's on. It's great. John's brought the combine round, so I know when we did the combine run, we were keeping an eye on the tracks. Well, the rear tyres just did the same, if not more work, because they actually had to turn the machine. So we're going to put all the different Alliance tyre machines parked up on the field. I've just brought the pizza cutter around for cutting the sand in the sand pile, cake, hole, whatever you want to call it. Cake hole, that's what you call people's mouths, isn't it? Be able to slice better. Amazing this morning. Has Morgan noticed the spout on the ship has stuck out? He puts the chipper here, and we'll put the muck spreader behind it. John's putting that there where them concrete panels are. That'll do there. A bit of reshaping going on. Oscar and Rob have got the dustpan and brush out, sweeping up all the filth shit. What's that, 100-inch Merlot bucket? Yeah. At least you can't get lost now looking for the place. Oscar's getting his blood pressure checked. Looks nervous. Just a little squeeze. Just remain calm. Oh, it's well low.
Is it?
Yeah.
Alright. It's alright then.
Are you still breathing? Got the blood pressure thing. I'm next.
Right.
You can proper feel it squeezing.
Only for a couple of seconds.
A tiny bit high, but as we've been running around, apparently it's okay. Just starting the presentations now. Got the tilly set up as well.
Are you tired?
4 times a day.
That's low, isn't it?
That was not done yet.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's perfect, isn't it?
It is, it's very good.
Just getting ready now for a pitch, and now we've finished. Before we have the barbecue, Oscar's over there teaching the ladies how to drive a tractor. And his mum.
Somebody got...
Did you bring a packed lunch with you then?
I had a burger. I didn't have to wait too long either.
What's in all this? All your camera equipment?
Cameras, GoPros, drone, and my day glow hoodie.
And that's all for Profit Magazine?
Profi, Farm Machinery Journal.
No, everyone.
Don't forget Cooperation.
Jack of all trades.
Mercenary, I believe, is the name for it.
All right. And the field nurses, you're off now, are you? And how many people did you think you did?
We did 33 blood pressure today.
All right.
Picked up a couple of rates ones that we're sending on to the GPs. And a big thank you for inviting us today, Holly.
No, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Don't forget, if you've got any events, if you get into contact with them, hopefully they can find the what's the capacity.
Yep, we found some useful contacts today, so that's been brilliant.
That'll do. Thank you. Thanks, Ken, as well. Just been doing a bit of filming. Everyone's packing up now. Morgan's dropped the Claydon back off because I'm choking. Sorry. He's going to put the top down. Sorry, sorry, horse. He's going to put the Toronto back on. I'm going to rip that field up we've been playing on now. Get it drilled with barley. These lads have taken all the flags down before their flight, and Profit Magazine, I think, is still here filming. Sorry, not Rob. Morgan's put that on. My dad's going to go and have a sit down. His CT scan results, they've referred him to the neurological centre, is that how you pronounce it? To see what's going on at the bottom of his spine. I think that's what's causing him the pain in his legs. That's why he's using a stick. We're going to maybe drive this over the sandpit now as well. We're going to see now what happens when the QUADTRAC goes over the sandpit. So he's going to go in a bit of a loop and then come round. and see what happens. Is to go dead straight. Backs up now and then we... Right, where's the spade? I would guess it's pretty similar to the VF, is it?
Yes.
Or maybe a little bit less, maybe?
Maybe even a little less.
Yeah?
But if you look at the impression, it's roughly the same.
Yeah?
Also the indent.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty similar to a VF then, isn't it?
Yeah,
Pretty similar.
that's what I would say. If you look on the imprint, how much it's cooling down, it's quite similar to the VF.
Or a VF to the closest you can get to tracks.
I think that's it
Basically,
already.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Not that you sell tyres or anything.
No, let's put it like this, Ollie. The track will win. Because of the length,
Yeah.
you can generate much more traction basically on the length of the track.
Yeah.
If you talk about soil protection, track is as good as a VF, or the VF might be even better. Because if you look on the rollers in between, you will have spikes.
Yeah, you can see the pressure points. Yeah.
You've got pressure points.
Yeah, you can see underneath the pressure point.
Yeah, yeah.
So track is really good for traction. If you talk about soil protection, questionable.
Yeah.
The next generation VF, so the Ultra VFs on point 2 and point 3, we'll do a better job with this one. Then we will beat the traction completely.
Or just fill them with helium.
Fill up with helium.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Tie balloons to the tractor.
Probably have to, if we have it in the education, we have to go to the drones flying and
Yeah.
could be an extra.
Yeah, you'll be making propellers next for drones. Yeah, it's similar, innit? When you zoom out. Pretty much. Just gone a little bit. Top 2 maybe. But then without the VF. The show is over. Take the TVs back to the workshop. John's filling the sand pit in. Morgan's got the QUADTRAC now, working the rest of the field up. And then we'll see how it dries, whether we drill it with barley later or tomorrow. There's a beast on it. Looks like it's slipping a bit there, where the tide's gone in. Although the tide's gone out, it is slipping. But at least it's getting rid of the compaction in the top layer. This morning there was 60 or 80 people here. Now, it's nearly all worked within half an hour. Just having to give up whether it was really wet, it's just too slippy. We'll try and get the top of the field done, that'll be 10 acres we can drill. You still see the tide mark, even though the ground's been worked, where all the straw had washed. So some of this was sumo before, and then obviously on the GPS now, taking out the compaction. See how that dries. Might have to leave that till tomorrow, to be honest. It still looks a bit sticky. I could watch that all day. Perfect. Apart from it's a bit sticky. Morgan's finishing work in that field. We're going to leave it, let it dry a bit more. Oscar's been taking the TVs back off the stand and putting them back in the boxes. We're going to put them up in... Oh, I have to turn the radio off, sorry. Hold on. YouTube doesn't like music playing in the background. Yeah, these TVs, they were going to hire them. And it's not that in the stands and stuff. So instead, I bought them because, one, we can use them for other events. And two, when we finish that classroom and training room and office that we're doing, we can put 4 of them all next to each other in a big square. And then it was like 100-inch, basically ultra high definition projector screen is the plan. Instead of it being a projector, it's just the screen. So we put them back in the boxes, package them away. We're going to try and find somewhere in here to put them. Got to put that boat somewhere. Got all the flag bases as well, so in case they ever want to do anything else, they're not exactly sure where they're going to go yet. We've also ended up with some squishy cows left over. I think someone was asking, I told them to email Ian. He'll post you one. There's not that many though, so don't everyone all email Ian. Limited edition black polos, so to match the hoodies. Don't think about wanting the same number as your hoodie, because it's impossible. It's hard enough making them all individually numbered, especially with Christmas coming up. But if you wanted, in fact, I'll show you. I'll go around and show you in a sec. If you wanted the black polo with the red writing, they're on the website now. Be quick. We're just having a debrief in the brew room, and the girls from Yokohama could translate at the same time as listening. So I'm going to read this out now, and Morgan's going to speak it in Welsh at the same time. Are we ready? No, you can't use your phone.
I'm going to get Google Translate out.
So if I say, ready, after 3.
I can't remember what any of those words are in Welsh.
So digital?
I have no idea. Digital.
Press kit?
Press kit.
So you don't know?
I don't know what digital press kit is. No.
Well, what could... Well,
Do you microwave?
yeah. So
ping.
poppity ping.
Get me in the UN.
Yeah, all the Alliance team could all speak multiple different languages, and one of the girls is an interpreter for the UN and can speak 7 different languages, but simultaneously, so she could be listening to someone speaking at the same time, reciting it back in a different language. Being as how Morgan can speak Welsh and English, we thought we'd see if we could try it, and then he suddenly decided that he couldn't speak Welsh anymore, but that was the plan. I once went to the Ukraine, and when I was there, I was speaking in English, and a guy had a headset listening to me and then was speaking out in Ukrainian. And that was pretty nuts. There was an ever so slight delay, because if you said something funny, everyone laughed about 5 seconds after you said the joke. Right, all that stuff in the buggy is all the flags and different things, and the pop-up banners and the spur diaries and whatever. I think if we get a piece of plywood, screw it up to that beam, and then bring some chains down off the top purling there, then we'll just have a shelf for all that stuff. Otherwise, they get mixed with all the Christmas decorations we've got up there for the tractor run, or they get mixed with all sorts of different parts as well. So it'll be a way of putting it out the way. It's a shame them pipes are too high, really. Otherwise, we could have put it in the back corner. I suppose we could put blocks, though, couldn't we? We could put blocks on the wood and then come up from that. And it's just a boom up with a Merlot, isn't it, I suppose? Oh, it's gone. Yeah, no, you can see. It's just starting to rain. It's 5 o'clock. Day's disappeared. It's going dark as well. Today's quiz question is, when do the clocks change? Is it this weekend or next? Because there's a little bit of a confusion between us when they actually change. And also, I can't believe it's Clara is 1 on Sunday, which is just gone so fast. We put this wood chip down and actually didn't need it because it's been so dry. Morgan's worked all that fit. It looks like he's missed a bit, but it isn't. It's the tide mark from the other day. It is still quite sticky, and it's obviously trying to drizzle. So we'll see what comes overnight, and if it greys off, I'll probably work it a bit finer, because barley can be a little bit fickle. And then we'll drill this top side of the field, leaving the bottom bit in case it floods again, and maybe do that in the spring with spring barley. Seagull somewhere, get excited. Don't know where. I know it's trying to rain now, but I think we've had 5 dry days in a row, and I can't really remember the last time we had 5 dry days in a row, other than August 2023 maybe. Don't know. What's that, Morgan? VF car tyre?
Yeah, it's a VF car tyre, currently running at 0.2 bar.
Not many on today's birthday bumper. Mark and Vicky Bailey, happy 18th wedding anniversary. Lee Sanders is on there, I think it's pronounced. Spencer Sanders he's 54. Spencer Sanders is 14. Bennett the guide dog is 8, and Steve Murphy is 21. And we're £2 off 79,000. So happy birthday everyone on there, and anyone else whose birthday is today. Don't know whether anyone saw the thing I'd done on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. A video yesterday, 1.5 minutes long, about what could happen, and it looks like it is going to happen if they take agricultural property relief off ag land, meaning that every time you try and pass a farm to the next generation, because no one owns a farm, you just look after it for the next generation, the tax bill that will be associated with it will be that big that no one can afford to farm anymore. It will also devalue land to the point where a lot of farms with any sort of borrowing will become insolvent and put them out of business overnight. It is absolutely ludicrous. So if you've got an interest in farming, write to your MP as soon as possible, because we've probably only got about 2 days before it ends up coming out in the budget, the tax changes. So it could be the end of UK agriculture. Yeah, so go and check out that video. Like I say, write to your MP, see if we can do something about it. It isn't good. I don't like getting political, but this is just scandalous. Even the cat agreed. Don't hear it meowing. But yeah, someone noticed Archie on a cameo the other day. There he is. Anyway, I forgot to end the video, but that is all for today. Hope you've made it this far. Sorry for the overload of tyre content. I tried to keep it really minimal today. My dad has taken a picture of the cracking sunset on the trees. That's the outro. If you made it this far, click like. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.